luxury predictions. They are all over YouTube right now. I've seen, and I've been watching and paying attention to so many videos about like what's going to be trendy in the world of bags and luxury and what has kind of seen its day and then is gone. I decided to make kind of my own plan. This is my luxury plan. It's not even a wish list because I feel like so many people have done wish lists, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Right now, there's nothing on my radar. Maybe one bag, maybe. And that is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse East-West bag. Maybe, but nothing else is really catching my eye. I've heard big bags are coming back into style. I like big bags. I don't have a lot when I have a bigger bag, I don't put anything in it any different than a smaller bag. I just have a lot of room. But I'm really focusing this year on trying to be true to myself, save money. Definitely, I'm not looking to sell any bags. I think one of my biggest regrets in 2021 and 22 was such a high turnover and selling bags. And then, with like the Celine Ava, I actually bought that bag back. That was kind of dumb. And the Gucci belt bag, the flat one, the Ophidia one, same thing. And even if I don't use a bag, so when I've watched these videos about people going through their luxury collection, they're pulling out bags like, I haven't touched it in a year, I haven't touched this one in a year, and I'm like, you still have it? And I wish I did too. I wish that there are a couple of bags that I wish I would not have sold, even if it was to finance the purchase of another bag. So nothing is really on my wish list. My goals for 2023 are to only purchase 3 bags. 3. I know. I'm going to continue on, even though everybody kind of, I don't know, I feel like there's a huge trend to talk down on the mini pochette and SLGs kind of in general. I'm not falling into that trap. The mini pochette is my #1 most beloved SLG. I use it in even the smallest of my bags. They don't get any smaller than that. And I love that piece. And so if a mini pochette comes up that I like, I'm going to add it to my collection. Because it's a collection. That's what it is. I use it every day, but I also have a collection. And I will pass that collection down to my daughter, and she'll probably sell them all, but that's okay. Because it's my thing, My nanny used to collect Hummel figurines. I collect Louis Vuitton mini pochettes, and that's okay. Every single day I use a mini pochette, and currently it's a card holder. Sometimes it's the key clay, whatever the case is. It's a mini pochette and 6-ring key holder and card holder. That's just my thing. That's what I like. That's what I use. And that's what I'm going to continue using in 2023. I'm going to try to stay away from super duper trendy bags unless I believe that trendy bag for me would become a classic. And so an example of that is the bag that I'm going to be using today, which is my Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse in empreinte leather. This is what I consider a big bag, by the way. Look at how huge this is. It has so much room. Now, this bag has been out forever. I've had mine for maybe about 3 years. This was gifted to me by my husband. This is a forever bag. But I have seen a few YouTubers say that bag is out, it's over, it's had its time, put it away, and or some have even advocated to sell it. That is not going to happen for me. And here's why. This bag works. It works. It works for my lifestyle. We are going today to a kids play place. This is so easy to get in and out of. I've got a spot on the back for my phone. It's organized, so I know where everything is. I can even keep a little mask in the back. And if my daughter hands me junk, which she does often, I can just throw it on in there. If I decide to take a secondary camera, I can put it on in there. And it's easy. It's very functional. I don't necessarily know that I'll need the top handle today, but if I did, it's there. I love this bag. It works for my lifestyle. I'm not going to get rid of it. I like the way it looks. So even if somebody else is like, well, it's not trendy, it doesn't, it doesn't have the hype or the vibe, to me, it's classic. And the reason I think it's classic is because Louis Vuitton just keeps coming out with new renditions of this bag in different materials and different prints. And now they got the polka dotted one. And so I think that shows a little bit of longevity there. And I want to focus on bags that are like this headed into the new year. Bags that even if they were to go out of style, I would still wear it out of the house, use it on the daily, find a place in my wardrobe, make it work for me. That's my goal, is to find maybe 3 bags of that caliber for 2023. If you have any suggestions or things that I should be checking out, please let me know, because I've scoured, I kind of want to budget, and because I'm not going to be selling any bags, I kind of want to budget and be like, okay, these are the bags that I think I'm going to go for. How much do I need to save, out of my paycheck in order to make that happen? My goal is to purchase 1 bag maybe in March, 1 in September, and 1 in December, and really plan the year out in terms of March being the bag that I think I'm going to use over the summer, and then September's my birthday month, and then December would be Christmas. The only problem with that is last year one of my most functional bags was that Gucci belt bag, and that just randomly I saw it one day and was like, oh my goodness, that's the bag, and I've gotten so much use out of that. But I think that I can work that into the rotation if I'm being really cognizant of okay, I got it in July, now I can't get a September bag, or it's gonna have to take the place of the December bag. I think that's perfectly fine, especially since I'm planning 1 bag out. There's always that December hold spot that I could obliterate and get rid of. So mini pochettes here to stay. If I find a good deal on one, or if one pops out there, again, there's that polka dotted one. It's $1,080. And because I have a lot of monogram mini pochettes already in my collection, I'm not jumping on that one. That one, I don't like the little Vivienne ones from Christmas. Just, it's not really my thing. I like the little lion character, but the Vivienne character just doesn't speak to me at all. And so not that one or any of those 3. But if I were to find the 2022 Spring in the City one in leather, is it on front leather? In leather, I would get that one. I'm sure something new will come up. So that. I don't need any more card holders. I don't need any more wallets. I did see the new Rosalie coin purses. They're so cute. They're so beautiful. They're on Foxy LV's Instagram. Oh my goodness, love them. But I have a Rosalie coin purse, and I use it. I use it 4 or 5 times a year, right? Girl Scout cookie season is coming, and last year at that time, I ended up getting a wallet that had space for bills, thinking that would be a good way to handle the cash. No, what ended up working was the mini pochette. I put just a baggie in the mini pochette and threw the cash in there, because when people were handing that many singles over for Girl Scout cookies, it would get so fat that you couldn't even close the wallet. So it took up tons of space, and all it could be was a wallet. It can't do anything else other than hold cards and cash. And it couldn't even close. So not helpful, not what I was looking for. And just a baggie, a tiny little baggie in the mini pochette just solved all of my problems and made it easy. I would go to the bank, I would know exactly what was the Girl Scout money, and I just hand it over. It's just perfect. There's enough room in there, it's just perfect. So that is my goal / wish list for 2023. If there are bags on your radar that you think that maybe I would be interested in looking at, like send me a link or let me know. I think for a while I was looking at the mini Jody and it was just like, it's gonna be trendy. It's gonna annoy me because I don't think I can put it over my shoulder, even though I'm uber tiny. No. Then there's the teen Jody, which maybe, but I think I would get that one secondhand as opposed to like the price point on it. I don't love it enough for that price point. I do like the Dior saddlebag, which I know, again, everyone is like, trendy bag, day is over, you missed that. Look, I'm not like an Instagram model. I'm a mom looking for something that's functional that I like. That's it. Like, I'm gonna spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a bag. I'm gonna use it. Like, I don't want it to be something that is just good in theory. And as much as I don't like that Bottega Veneta mini loop bag, I'm still gonna keep it because, like I said, I regret selling so many bags over the past 2 years to get other bags. I think the only bag, if I had to say like what I didn't regret selling, the only bag I don't regret selling is the Prada re-edition, the one with the little pouch on it. As much as I like the idea of that nylon bag, I think, yeah, I just wasn't really feeling it, and I don't really regret selling that one. The Louis Vuitton version of it, the multi-pochette, that one I kind of regret, even though I got the multi-pochette in on-front leather with that money. Yeah, I kind of regret that. But goals for 2023, no selling bags, keeping it to what I consider classics. By the way, things that aren't on my list even a little bit would be like a classic flat from Chanel or any kind of a Birkin. It's just not me. I can't see that fitting. Like, no. Maybe when my daughter gets older and we don't do so many things that are kind of like messy, maybe a Chanel. I'm just not a like, I don't like, everybody loves Birkins and I just don't like the look of them. Sorry. So yeah, not gonna save up for one of those. And the Chanel classic flaps are, how practical is that to wear crossbody? I don't know. I just don't know. There are a few on the Celine website that I like, but no, I don't like them that much. So like I said, the only bag that I'm even considering is the East-West Matisse, which is the smaller version of this in monogram. If they had that in reverse monogram, I would be all over that. But I have a lot of monogram bags. And I don't care if it's something that came out seasons ago. If it works for me and I like it, that's all that matters. Especially when you're spending that kind of money on a bag. So, what are your wish list items? Have you kind of come to that conclusion that you don't care what everybody else is doing, or do you still follow the trends? What are you doing in 2023?